Okay, but the serious question that I have is, can you deal with the redness in my face? Do I have to make this video? Can you do it? I don't wanna make the video. What? You can talk? As I'm sure you all have noticed, we've been facing some challenges over the last several months that have ultimately led us to the decision to sunset Nomad Complex. And I wanted to take a little bit of time to kind of explain why and what happened. I'm not sure if anyone's been keeping track, but this fandom kind of exploded over the last 24 months or so. Thanks VR chat for that. And with that, obviously a lot of challenges came that ended up affecting our business as well. Did you think there'd be like a 40% increase in conventions this year? Because I sure didn't. That's not his voice. Nomad Complex have been understaffed for a significant amount of time, even before all of this started. And it all kind of came to a head when we released this little design that you guys might have heard of called Polaroid. It was our Pride design that we released for 2023. I don't know what the deal with Polaroid was. I don't know if it was like the Target crap or like, I don't know, all the anti-LGBT bullshit going on, but just something about it, I don't know, it's good. Last year, when we released our Pride design, we ordered a certain amount of inventory, and because it's a limited edition product, you know, we're not gonna stock it year round. So last year, we had enough inventory to last for about 3 weeks. So this year, anticipating that the fandom had grown so much, we ordered triple the inventory that we had the previous year, and we figured that would be enough to get us by. Yeah, you all kind of sold it out in 3 hours, as opposed to 3 weeks like it did before. So this led to us immediately going to do another run of the design. That then sold out in 2 hours, despite ordering more than we did the initial first time. That was a little bit insane, thanks for that. You're gonna cut out that laugh. We sold out every piece this time in about 2 hours, and that was a really critical wake-up call for us. I don't know, y'all just really love gay shit. We couldn't be more thankful for that kind of reception and for the support, and thank you so much for making it such a success. No, but seriously, like the Polaroid thing was fucking insane. Don't get me wrong, I love that design. It is amazing, but goddamn. I put in 16-hour days until every single one of those orders were packed up because I can't sleep at night thinking about the fact that we owe a lot of people, you know, their merchandise. I put in 16-hour days. Does that make me sound like a martyr? I don't like that. As soon as we finally got through that storm, sometime into July, we then got the notice that kind of changed things for us big time. And that was that we were not getting a renewal on our warehouse space. This was now a very dire situation. Can you make me look 30 pounds lighter? What can you do? So while we are a small business, we're not small enough to operate out of, say, a house. We house all of our own inventory here. We don't use any print to order or print on demand services. Anything that you get from us is made locally. It's made here, and we personally pack up and ship out everything that's here. So having the space is a very important component of our business. When we received the news that we couldn't renew our warehouse space, it kind of brought every other problem that we've had to a head. So because of the major increase in orders, because of the fact that our website was breaking in certain places, because we didn't have the time to allocate to fine-tune all of the issues that we were having with the business, we had to make the extremely difficult decision that the only path forward for us was to close the business for the time being. Do I sound like as much of a nutcase as I feel? Every year, thousands of individuals place their trust in us with their money, you know, their hard-earned money, and that really means something to us. It really means something to me, and I never, ever want to take that trust for granted. With the release of the Polaroid, something was happening that was starting to get out of our control. We hate scarcity tactics. I fucking hate Supreme. I hate limited edition runs of things. I hate in any capacity. I hate selling anything based on exclusivity and the fact that only a select number of people can get it. It's our goal to make sure that anyone who wants to get something that they want, they can get from us. This was starting a chain reaction in which we were not able to keep up stock-wise any longer with what we were offering to our customers. As soon as we got something in, it was selling out immediately, and that only created more buzz for the next time that we have something. And so when we have a restock of that, then it turns out that that's gonna sell out immediately as well. This was a chain reaction that we could not control any longer. If we continued to do this, then this only would have gotten worse and there would not have been a way out. So we had to make this horrible decision to close for now. Can I have a piece of gum? What kind is it?
Sour strawberry.
Fine. Just to be real with you for a second, one of the hardest things to admit is when something has gotten out of your control. I'm not a business graduate. I'm not a full-fledged entrepreneur. I'm not this crazy guy with a Harvard degree trying to do anything. I'm a grade 9 dropout who wanted to make some cool t-shirts for his friends. I never in my life expected that Nomad Complex would become this part of people's journeys and this part of their experience that really meant something and really touched their lives. And I couldn't be more grateful for the support that everyone has shown. But like I said, one of the hardest things to do is to admit when something has gotten out of your control. And that's what's happened here. Again, the goal is to make me look thinner. God, that's so difficult. I don't want to talk too much about myself, but it's been kind of a running joke in the community that I never sleep and that I'm always working on this, and it's kind of consumed my life a little bit. In August, to get through the orders of our warehouse sale, I worked 371 hours, which was a lot and was far more than anyone should be doing. I have to be blunt and also say that I'm a little bit tired, and I think it's time that I take a little bit of rest time as well. That was a big factor into everything that went into this too. Continuity, fuck. Why was a paper towel roll the only thing we had to prop him up? Like, what fucking janky ass shit show am I running here? Can you see the paper towel? The amount of time that I've been putting into this business is a point that has been brought up to me by many members of my family and loved ones, and it has become apparent that I needed to slow down a little bit too. With all of that, that leaves the question, what's gonna happen to Nomad Complex? And the answer that I have for you right now is, I don't know. If Nomad Complex is to return, there are a lot of changes that have to be made to accommodate the growth of the fandom and to accommodate an ever-changing landscape in this economy. If we do come back, it will be contingent on two very important things. One, we will have adequate staffing in place to make sure that I am not overexerting myself to an insane amount. God, I'm starting to feel like this is an intervention. And two, I'm really stubborn. So don't worry too much, okay? We're gonna try something and we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do our best because one of the things that's been really keeping us going is all of you guys and the support that you've shown us over 8 years now, which still sounds crazy to me. Am I covering the microphone?
Nope. You wear a lot though.
Should we redo it?
No.
Okay, good. I don't wanna. So yeah, when I sat down to record this video, I had actually written out a script that I think was maybe 30 minutes long to explain the intricate details of, the economy and the situation to do with money and how a business is run and all these sorts of things like that, just to give you guys a little insight into how crazy a project and venture like this can be. I think I might submit that video just because it would be kind of cathartic, and also I think it'd be really cool for you guys to see everything that goes into this. But we will see about that. I wrote so much. Why did I do this?
He didn't write it. This was written by ChatGPT.
That you can leave in. That's funny. I think that's it for now. All I can really say is thank you so much for all of your words and comments and shows of support. It means the absolute world to me. We never thought that this would be such an integral part of people's lives, and we never thought that we could touch the community in the way that we have. And I'm gonna take that with me everywhere that I go, forever, and I will never take it for granted. Until next time, this Nomad's gonna keep wandering. And, goodbyes aren't forever. It's just, see you later. So, thank you. Remember when I got you and I was like, I'm gonna use you all the time and you're gonna be our model, but I never put you on because I was always too busy? You don't love me. It's still not your voice. Do you forgive me? No. Fine. Stupid idiot. Okay, I regret doing that.